sure. That would be awesome.
Have a good one.
You too.
So maybe some of the things is like, okay, so in terms of fighting, there's no right mechanics. It's all human motions and whatever works. Like dropping your hand or kicking with your hand up or something. So for the hook, there's a lot of times it's a coming back, especially like for the bag. So like if you were a bag, it's a something from the left side. Boom! It's a it's like ripping off a chunk. It's coming through. So there's like far range or like like middle range or I guess like really close things. And then I practice kind of like I guess if you were to put your hand out and like your own hand, and you punch your own hand, it helps you get distance really close. I gotta brush my teeth, but I mean like. So these close punches that are only meant to travel a couple inches, especially within nose to nose, like within that clinching, like so you can practice hitting your own hand. But yeah, the hooks, you can punch. I guess people say you can punch this way or this way, either or. Like, and some people punch with the pointed knuckle, but there's also people who punch with the whole hand, or the last three. And then some people just look at it as even bigger, like 6 inches, especially in boxing, because they're big gloves.
What do you know? Just following the same line that you're saying, the natural body anatomy ergonomics. Like I see the elbow, that's because with your hip, this is more forceful in close range. You're using all this power here, as opposed to this, which is just not even a full extension of this muscle. So this is more maximizing. And we're also, if you're doing a hook, like you're doing this thing, why not make it so it's more natural, or even like that power punch that you're doing, where you can use your full, it's not breaking the arc up, like making it full arc.
For all my punches, you don't have to use all of them, but I look at it as 5 things. So you get force from a forward movement. Like it adds a couple miles an hour. If I were to step, I don't know how many miles an hour.
Usually the ground is your ally. That's one thing I learned from going on.
And it's blasting off. It's not really step. It's like a slap. It's quicker than step. It's a shuffle, shuffle, flow, shuffle. It's like a shuffle, slap. But so you got forward movement. You look at your hip pivot. That gives you an extra speed. Your shoulders. Your abs condensing in your chest, and you squeeze your muscle at the end, which gives you muscle radiation, makes it harder. You don't punch from the beginning; it's at the end, where all those things together lose. Keep adding a little bit more and more speed. All those rotations, but you don't always have to do it. You can do like a straight blast, like just arm punch and forward movement. You can let's say you don't move forward, but you just throw a punch out there without moving. So like, if you did more of those things, you would punch harder, but you don't have to. And then like a swing will generate more force. Then you just bring it in closer, smaller. Same thing for even here. If you were to pivot and do all those correct things, you can still generate a lot of force without having to. Still, just like the elbows, it's not like you only get a light punch. You still have to think about the proper punching mechanics, and you're pivoting. Like the whole thing about contracting your abs and your chest muscle is the same thing as like a ki type thing. And then a lot of times when I punch, I look at it as like kind of like a weird 3-section like staff or some shit. I relax from my shoulder here, and I look at like my shoulder with another socket, and here's another socket. I use my shoulder to pop. Bring my pop. It allows me to like pop by using this loose, and as it comes in, it like locks into kind of place type deal.
And then it's one line, which is like a bullwhip. When it snaps, it's loose.
And these are all just like different mechanics. Some of them are contradictory, but I just go over information and like whatever. It like works or something.
It's all good. All right.
Yeah.
That's good. How about try it with the elbows?
I don't like it.
Or do punch, third one being elbow. You're good. You're good. That's a good tip. Yeah. How would you do a triple? Do a trifecta. 2 punches and an elbow. Figure that one out. Where are your punching bags? Where's your pads? We're just you're gonna practice it with your right one. There you go. You didn't rope it?
I didn't do anything the last night.
Maybe today.
Okay, so it would have to be a closer range.
Which one do you want? This one, up or down?
Something like this. So I think maybe make a punch come into distance. So it's something to
Yeah,
the distance
yeah.
where it's like coming down, up,
Yeah.
3 punches.
Do it this way for the camera. Nice. Or something like just keep going. Nice, that's good. I got punch, elbow, punch. Try and mix it up. You need to do an elbow and 2 punches. Your order, mix it up, however you want it. Where do you want this thing? You want it up, straight, or flat?
Where's that guy, I guess. Elbow and 2 punches. So I guess I would come in, and then I guess it doesn't count. That's just to get in.
Yeah.
From the elbow. Elbow, punch. Elbow, punch.
Yes. You're done. Yeah, that, I don't know how you say it, Andar, which I think is a good teacher. You got glasses, a hat like this, and it's just instructing the guy in the backyard. You got to watch that one. Anyways, that was me.
Oh, what were you saying about it?
Anyways, they were talking about just showing that one. It's Pentecar. It was like part 2, or anyways. It was cool.
How you doing?
What was cool about it was basically where I saw the elbows come in effectively was clear the arm. It's just like open season on the ribs, you know.
Yep.
And it's like right there that you're in the body and you're behind it, and then you can toss it. But that's like coming with the elbow, let the leg sweep. It's just like the ring.
Salat and all that comes from Indonesia.
That's what I call it.
Which I let's see. Still working on elbows?
Yeah, whatever you want to do. I like that last elbow you did. Yeah, it was like you put your body into it. That's good.
Yeah, I try to get me a lot with it. So it's gonna be 883. I got 3 things.
I got it.
Nice. That's changed too.
don't need a bag in Colorado. You want one there? Sweet. You need to get in there. Sorry.
Hi.
Oh, I'm sorry. How y'all doing? I just put it over. You get the door here? Have a great one.
Okay, okay, I've never done this before, but we're on club 6, and
Okay.
I'm going to put $10.
All right, come on, six. It's gonna be out there.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, my buddy, he's like defending against rocks. He's so cool. Acupuncturist, massage.
So
therapist,
maybe
badass.
there's a way to
Wherever you want to be. When you're done.
come in
Yeah.
from a clinch, I guess. Practice kind of clinching.
Yeah, yeah. And then
Separation.
either to get out of the clinch.
And then maybe even traps, or
Yeah.
just to get my
Yeah.
composure back
Do
from
this
throwing
up
it.
here. When you put your left hand on my shoulder, I'm gonna bring it down here and you can do a knee. Something.
Yeah, I try to stay away from knees
Yep.
and elbows because it doesn't. I don't think it controls the range very well. I think you're kind of limited, stuck to there, and pretty committed.
I think it's more like a finishing blow, just once. Yeah.
But I feel there's too much commitment in.
But it's, I mean, just how much energy it takes to bring your foot up to make contact, and how much energy it takes.
But the thing is, I don't kick. Like, when I'm serious, I don't fucking kick. I don't like it just messes everybody else up. I feel like it just opens them up. Like it's very, very hard to get to the level of expertise. I think.
Well, Hollywood, but look at a horse. What does a horse do? Natural flow of motion, right? That's what it does all day long. So do what your body does all day long. Like your body turns, your elbow turns with it. So if you really put intent behind it, I don't know.
And then it's just too committed. Fuck the elbow, fuck the knees, just hands and.
Well, I'm gonna use my feet so I keep that distance between us. Yep. I can touch you with my feet here, so I don't have to worry about you touching me with your hands.
Yep.
Once here, now it's my hands, right? So if I'm closer than that, and if we're here, how simple that would be. That makes sense. Also here with the knees, I don't have room to get my leg up.
But if I were to clinch though, it is too close for the elbow. You have to work on holding it over.
Right, or the head, what's wrong? I mean, practice.
Yeah.
You're right there. Just
That would be awesome.
or just
But the thing about the leg range, people think that it's far away, but with a lunge, you can get an incredible lot more distance. Like you have to take a step. I mean, from long range, I think it works with the steps.
practice your specialty and just.
What's up, y'all?
So we only ended up using $7.
Cool. All right. Would you like the receipt?
How
How about a joke?
Yes, I love jokes.
It's pretty sensitive.
This guy's driving down the road. A rabbit jumps out in front of him. Ooh, he loves animals, especially rabbits. A woman, goddess they all are, driving the other way, sees what happens, pulls over, grabs a spray can, sprays it on the flat rabbit. Flat rabbit pops up, good as new, starts hopping down the road, turn around waving, hopping down the road, turn around waving. The guy, the goddess, the spray can being held like a baby. Hairspray gives life to dead hair and has a permanent wave.
That was actually pretty good. I
That's pretty
appreciate
good.
that.
You guys
Have a
have
good
night.
night.
Thanks for laughing. Little girls. Whatever you want to practice. Just,
Hey, I guess we'll do. I like to practice a couple blitz together,
yeah, what do you
facing
want?
like one direction.
Okay.
Facing the other way.
I'm gonna be the blitz.
Oh no, together. No,
Oh,
together.
yeah,
blitzing.
yeah, that'd be awesome.
Just to get
yeah.
your mechanics right.
Sure.
After
Get on
that,
my side. Yep.
I'd like to work on where you do the
Blitz
blitz
you.
to me, and I'll
Right.
try to
Work on
teal
defense.
it. Yeah.
Right.
I don't know how to defend against it.
I was thinking the best thing would be to hit from the side, because if I get your knuckles stung,
Yeah.
you're not gonna use it as much.
Step,
Right.
and then come back, step with the other foot, like as you punch.
Yep.
Step, 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 step. And it can be a little bit independent. Sometimes you get out of rhythm,
Right.
and it doesn't matter. It could be
Forward leg other.
yeah, I can go backwards, but to start off, you get a rhythm, and after that, your arms and your legs kind of go independent.
Now are you rolling your knuckles?
Yeah, I do. And then you can go, even further, like boom, 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 boom.
But it's a hop, is it?
It's a step. It could be a shuffle,
Shuffle, that's right.
like kick off.
Yep.
But you can also so with the straight blast.
Yep.
In this motion,
Yeah.
you just step forward while your hands just kind of do their own thing, and that's
So
also
you're just staying straight.
Yep.
Straight fist.
Try to
Try to roll it.
be tighter, but it doesn't have to be. Like you can
That's
go
the-
wider if you start using your hands.
Gerbil wheel.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
So you can even just straight blast, punch, and blitz.
Okay. So the blast is technically not straight in the elbow. But
Yeah, it could be. I think it could be even really close or far, a little bit further range.
it varies.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it allows you to kind of
Sure.
work a lot quicker. Just kind of, I guess, in one static motion. Try to roll your hands a little. Just, I'm gonna try maybe a little further out. Try. Usually, it would be for me. I would be, trying to beat it by going outward into a parry.
First, we'll get
Like
to the top.
like going.
I'm
with it.
aiming for your head because that's where I'd be aiming.
Yep. Because that's pretty much it goes into the whole Wing Chun, like parrying and
Right.
always attacking,
Right.
and then it switches where you go over. I'm gonna try and see if you go over. I wonder if it goes under. I don't think that really.
You just commit to it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you could probably take one.
Yeah. I think it'd be easier to go a lot to
Yeah.
try and
Yeah.
Go
Then you're
over.
continuing.
I guess as the wheels both go, like I would be going over. That would be
Right, because I'm trying to get up.
You're committing. You're going straight,
Right.
and I'm kind of countering that.
Okay.
Let me see. Jab, cross, jab, cross, jab, cross. I'm gonna try and I guess. Forward. This time I might have to. I guess kicks might be a great defense.
Right.
You might have
Just get
to-
it open.
Yeah, I would say maybe put your hands up as a good protection. Maybe even cross in at a different thing. I wonder if a roundhouse would be better. I mean, it'll land, but I feel like
Just
it
trying to
even
get
closes me.
A break of my rhythm.
Yeah, straight.
You know, it's just a finger
I
to
would
the eyes.
go to the side, but it's kind of really hard because since I go wide,
Right.
I have it's not just a narrow point. I have a wide
Okay.
range that I'm going for, and then from there, I can always just stop and then change direction. I'll
Sure.
follow people. Like
Sure.
I'll just
Sure.
cut and just start going.
That's the cool thing about a scrimmer, you know, where you put the sticks on the ground, and that's 4 quadrants, and then you put 2 more sticks, and then you have 8 quadrants. You're always moving, just to practice changing your
Yeah.
directional.
More
You
movement.
can even do it with these squares, you know. So if this is the point, if this is the line, you get off the line, get off the line.
Yeah, I don't think it moves around enough. I think it might have to be.
What do you want?
Keep doing that. I'm gonna try and see if I can.
Okay, now I'm gonna move with you, so if I go here, and you move, then I'm gonna go here.
Yeah. I wonder. So if I were to start getting blitz, I know the first thing I would try to do is get my legs back.
Yeah,
I think just trying to out blitz.
even if you knuckle, that would be good.
Yep. I guess from there, I guess it would start getting close, and then from here, banging, whatever.
Okay.
Let me see if I can try and clinch straight blast. Maybe I can clinch like getting in and just rough. All right. How you doing? Good. How you doing? Trying to weather through it. Good. Yeah. I wonder how.
That's a good thing.
I wonder if higher kicks would work for blitz. You would just create distance maybe for a second, or from the side. I want to try a couple of crazy pivots.
Sure.
Let's see. So
I'm doing
I'm
blitz.
always stepping.
First of all, contact.
Yep.
Out of the way.
I might have to do. Okay. So one of the pivots I might have to do would have to be
Right.
a double pivot, which helps me get onto the opposite side. So it would be pivot and then an extra pivot.
Right. You might take one. might take one to get there.
Yep. But I mean, I might have to move or
Sure.
clinch or
Sure.
I guess if I don't get to. Let me try. I guess do.
I'm a train.
Let me try and pivot the other way.
Yeah, what about just an elbow to the elbow? Right?
Yep. So blocking, I guess, coming across. I'm trying to think of how to. So from here, if you were to pivot, it's this way. But I'm trying to think of
Do this.
so pivot and then how I would
Do this.
translate.
The other way. Double pivot to do this. Half of your energy is going to communicate.
Yeah, but you started clinching me. I'm trying to figure out my footwork. I need to slow down and.
Right, right. That's how your brain is engaged.
No, I know what I'm doing. I just need you to stop clinching me. Okay. So I'm trying to drill it.
Sure.
So it goes from there. Hold on. Make it a smaller motion. So pivot. Okay. Forget the hands for a moment. Pivot.
Where am I inside or on my outside?
I am going to my inside instead of just like
Sure.
pivot.
Sure. Sure.
It would be. I'm forcing myself to go to this one so I can use my left as a dominant hand, and then I'm trying to figure out what my next 2 or 3 steps or how I would set it up. Yeah. Too much.
You're just gonna sound like when you jump ready.
Pivot. Okay, so pivot or maybe pivot, punch my way through. So I can either back up and then try. It's always an attempt, you know?
Sure. Sure.
If I can pivot, or I can go pivot, maybe try it, and then punch my way. You guys continue outwards. So. And then, okay, maybe just keep kind of doing this motion, just a small thing, maybe. I wonder if I can overpower with a single punch, you know, like, yeah, just, I mean, even if I could just go through, I don't like leaving. Shit.
Open your punch. You know,
I love the blitz.
Yeah,
I like the blitz.
Yeah, if you have faith in your punch and you know you're gonna make contact, and you don't have to worry because my head's gonna be back. And then there's nothing that's gonna happen for another second where you can do that.
I don't know. The blitz is amazing.
Amen.
Let's see.
So you might take one.
So let me also, I guess, try to deal with seeing. I'm gonna try both stances.
Yep.
And I'm gonna try to see if I can figure out a coordination with going towards your outside, your inside. Most likely, I would probably go to your blind side, your backside.
Yep.
And then from here, I guess, I only have to deal with one less punch or something. Probably. Yeah, just
You might
bang
take
going.
one.
Yeah. Let me try one pivot and I guess a step. Pivot. Or pivot. And step. Ah.
If they're really doing the blitz, they're gonna be stepping.
Yeah. Come in. So I'll try, I guess. I'll try to switch stances, see if I can figure it. I'll have to guard up and throw. So I'll throw myself far out to your side, and then I guess follow up with.
Block yourself across.
Okay. From here, I guess from here I can try and add an elbow or a jab.
Even if it doesn't make contact, it's gonna catch my attention.
How you doing?
How's it going?
I guess so. The same thing is, even with my foot swapped, like go back to the bigger, I can either be going back and forth before you blitz me, and then put it backwards, and just try and bang, or I can go towards your front and come in with a couple power shots and try to overwhelm, neutralize with aggression. So I wonder maybe if I could roll inside. So that
There.
yeah. Sorry. So for wrestling, I know if you shoot, you can use your hands to kind of block as well as going in.
That's the same as
Big sweep.
you're saying when somebody